that was getting to the stage where I thought this place has potential. Friendship House in particular on Sandy Row had potential to develop into something different, and I needed time to focus on finding what that different would be, how it would transpire, and how I could do that. So the leadership program put me in a position where I could just stop and look and see where I was, which was really important to figure out before I could figure out the next stage. So once we figured out where I was able to talk through where I think it should go.
And when I joined the Thrive program, I suppose my vision and where I was as a leader was at a very sort of embryonic stage. Lots of kind of maybe thoughts and ideas, but very little clarity. There was lots of enthusiasm there, but there wasn't a focus. And my time with Thrive has really helped me develop and focus that, and to narrow my vision, and to just work with the skills that I have as a leader.
I joined the program, I must say I was maybe not in the best place as far as having a vision. I feel I was maybe just kind of staying afloat in my ministry, and perhaps wasn't taking the time to reflect on, even the purpose of my ministry or where it was going. So this was really the first opportunity really at that. And
post-ordination training, which is part of what you have to do after you're ordained as a minister. For about 4 or 5 years after you're ordained, you're taken away for 2-3 days and trained. But most of that was around developing yourself as a minister, how to preach better, how to get people into church, what to do with people in church.
I have done other programs, but they tended to be, here's the skill that you need, or if you're not good at this, well then let's work on that. Whereas Thrive was much more about, what was your unique style, and how could you use more of what you were really good at, and your strengths, and really go deep with those strengths, whilst not ignoring your weaknesses, but actually not focusing all your time in improving your weaknesses, but who are you, what are you good at, what are you here to do, and to be able to get on and do that. And that was incredibly helpful. The benefits that I've received for myself and for the work that I do in the Lord have been about a clarity more than anything, about that clarifying the vision, clarifying who I am as a leader, and what I can bring. There's been an increase in confidence in both me and I think in the ministry around me.
It is a reminder for me as to how, the whole purpose of what we were trying to do together was to give us some opportunities and skills in our ministry that will enhance our ministry, help us in our own vocation in the types of areas and with the people that we're ministering to, that will continue to call us back to some of those core aspects of why we're doing what we do.
In different ways. At the beginning of the course, before the course, I was just out of sorts, physically and spiritually. I just needed direction. And being on the course actually developed my confidence. It helped me establish that I was what was needed where I am. I didn't need to look for somebody else. I was the person that God called, and I needed to work with the people in Sandy Row. So I got the confidence in that. I got the confidence to bodily change, because bodily I was unhealthy. And the confidence I was building up through looking at myself, looking at the work that needed to be done, I actually lost weight, got fitter, changed that way, but spiritually have grown. I've spiritually grown in how that I was able to develop the confidence to understand that I have the spiritual necessity to do what needed to be done. I think Diane challenged me one day and she said, look, you are Jesus for these people, and that's what you have to be. And that really made me sit down and think about what I am, where I am, and why I am. So I was able to sit down and think, right, if I'm Jesus, what do they need? What would Jesus do if he was here? And what we were doing on that. That sent me on a time of spending most of COVID getting deeper into the community I'm working with.